Hi guys, NCWQ here, and I thought we'd explore some of the earthquakes that have happened today. So we're going to start with Alaska, the largest being a 3.2. And this is Kodiak Island. And we'll see if there's any views. We don't appear to have any in this particular area. We can see that this is a kind of hilly area here. Let's back out a little bit. Maybe we have a view in this area that I'm missing. We do. We have one right off land here. That's really cool. I'm glad I looked. Wow. Kind of looks like my day outside today. It's nice and cloudy. That is really beautiful. We move on to that. And we move to a 2.8 in southern Alaska. We'll get a good look here. That's really cool looking. Don't know if there's any views here. There doesn't appear to be. Then we move on to 2.4, Greater Los Angeles area. This is town. This is Calvary Mission Baptist Church here. Appears to be on a road. And we'll see if there's a street view here. We'll go right over here. And this is Terrace Avenue. This is Valley Pleasant Road. So our earthquake epicenter was in this area. Palm trees. The next earthquake was a 2.6 in Greater Los Angeles area. This one looks like it's at a Arlington Animal Hospital. That's Grace Community Church, so we'll go see. And the epicenter is happening right here. Interesting. Grace Community Church. So it's happening at the church. Wow, interesting. The next one was a 2.1. This one looks like it's out in the hills here. Run for the hills. Okay. So this is a 2.1, which is happening in the Los Pinetos Spring area. And this is Placerita Canyon Nature Center is over there. Don't know if there's a view here, but it does run. Yeah, let me get this to pop up. Does run next to the Northridge Fault. So that's the Northridge Fault. And that one there is the San Gabriel Fault. And we'll see if we have any views down in that area. We have one over here. So we'll just go look and see what these mountains look like. So we're up on the mountain. Well, that's kind of cool. It actually looked like it did on Google Earth. Wow, check out that view. That's really cool. Get a high up view here. Can we go up the mountain? Oh, we can. Well, that's cool. And I can't really read that upside down. That's Santa Clara Truck Trail. Okay, Santa Clara Truck Trail. We're going up the hill. Well, that's really cool. Check that view. Okay, so we're on to our next one. As soon as my little Google Earth lets me get up. The next one was a 2.2, and then there was a 2.0, then a 2.4, a 2.2, and there was a 2.7. The 2.8, the 2.6, and the 2.7 were the biggest earthquakes in California. This is East Fork Russian River. So we'll see if we have a view over here. And we do. We're going to go over here. We can see this is a mountain here. And this is State Highway 20, Ukiah, California. Looks nice and hilly here. So we'll look and we'll see that these earthquakes here are happening between the Kolayami and the Macama Fault. That's the 2.2. The 2.7 is happening closest to the Macama Fault. Then we can see this one here is happening right on the Calaveras Fault, and this was the 2.1. Then when we go down this way, we can see that this one here, which was the 2.1 in Greater Los Angeles, was occurring next to the Northridge Fault. And our little guy over here wasn't really occurring near any faults, so that was good. And now we move on to Nevada. Nevada has had a 2.0, a 2.0, a 2.1, a 2.7, a 2.6, a 2.1, a 2.3, 2.6, and a 2.4. We'll go look at the 2.7. This 2.7 looks like it's happening next to irrigation fields. Don't know if there's a view here anywhere, and I don't really see any. This is North Shoshone Peak here. So let's do a 3D. Yankee Blade there, Austin. Wildcat Peak, North Shoshone. And this is Smith's Creek Hot Springs is right here. Okay guys, moving on to Southern Idaho. They had a 2.2 and a 2.0, so we'll check out the 2.2. Looks like it was in a wooded area here. That's Copper Mountain there. And Swamp Creek is here. I don't know if there'll be a view here or not. And all the views look like they're not very close. That's Bull Trout Campground there. Let's go over there and look at the campground. Oh, pretty. Got a lake. It looks like it's clear too. That's really pretty, except for the down trees. So we move on from Idaho to the 2.3 in southern Missouri. It looks like there's a house there. Let's go take a look from ground view if they have a road. I don't see any views there. There is roads over here, but there's none over in this area. This looks like housing, farming. Move on to Georgia, 2.4. Yep, that looks like somebody's house here, maybe. Don't know. Let's see if we have a view from the road. We have a road there. Don't see anything closer than that. Kingstown branch. This is like the Tennessee-Georgia line right here. So if I back out, this is Georgia, I think. So it looks like it's right over the border from Georgia. And it's actually in Tennessee. Interesting. Because that's McKayville there, in Copper Hill. Interesting. Moving on to our next ones, we go to Mexico, which has had a 4.0, 4.0, 3.2, 3.8, 3.7, 4.0, 4.0, 3.4, 3.9, 3.6, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 4.0, 3.3, 3.9, 3.4, 3.7, 4.1, 3.1, 3.0. So we'll go look at our biggest earthquake here. And the bigger ones seem to have been 4s. So we'll just pick one and we'll go look at the areas. We can see Mexico has been quite busy. There's been one up here near Colima. These are all offshore and onshore. Let's see if we have any views of any of these at a spot that they might be at. Pick a spot. Yep, pick a spot. Okay. Well, let's just go over this way because this is where the most look like they're happening. And we picked a spot. In the mountains. Oh, wow. I miss pine trees. Palm trees, sorry. Who's that? This is Progreso Union, Linda Vista, Oaxaca. One second. I'm going to turn my volume up. Hopefully it's not too low for you guys. So, those are the ones for Mexico. So we have the 3.2 here, 3.4, 3.6 and 3.9s there, 4.0s here. Then we have the 2 4s there. Minute, let me 4.0 there and 3.4 there. Then we have 3.7, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4. Then the 4.1 here, 3.9 there, 4.0 there, 4.0 there. We have a 4.0, 3.8, and 3.7 there. Then we have a 4.0 down here. So it's like 4, 4, 4. Moving on from Mexico, we have a 3.7 offshore Valparaiso and a 3.1. And then we have the 2.6 Chile. So this is the 3.1 here and the 3.7 is there. Let's see if we have any views. I want to look at this one. Let's go waterfront property here. And the view from the ocean, of the ocean, from land. There you go. And back up we go. So the 3.7 was offshore there. So now we had 3.1, 2.5, 3.3, and a 2.8 Chile. So the 3.3 for Chile is here. It all looks like sand area. But guess what they got? It looks like mining. All mining. Now we move on to Hawaii. Hawaii had a 2.1, a 2.0, a 3.3, a 2.2. So we'll go check out the 3.3 on Hawaii. And this one looks like it's centered right in Mauna Loa. Don't know if there's going to be any views of Mauna Loa up here. You know, there's some up here. We'll go up there just because. This one was -2 kilometers deep. So it's happening right above the surface or at the surface. This is Mauna Loa. Interesting. So you can see the sides for this here. So this is Mauna Loa. Moving on to our next ones. We had a 2.7 and a 2.1 in the Mediterranean. This is the Mediterranean Sea. This 2.7 is happening offshore here. And then we had a 2.1, which was over here. So if I was to look at this, I would say it's evening out this area here where you have this V. It's almost like even on both sides. The next one was a 3.0, Iceland. This is Iceland here. Our next ones were a 3.1, 3.3, 2.4, 3.6, 2.8, 2.5, 2.5, 3.4, and 2.6 in Greece. So we'll go look at our 3.6, which is the biggest of the earthquakes. You can see these are all upland here. The major, I don't know if there's any views for land here. We have one here. Let's go there just because it's a little one. There we go. And we'll see this area here. Looks like we have camping. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's a beautiful view. Oh, glad I got to look at this one. I wouldn't want that rock to fall on that tent down there. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, beautiful. Well, that's Greece. Then we have a 2.5, 2.2, 2.0, 2.6, 2.1, 2.5, 2.3, 2.3, 2.6, 2.3, 2.5. Wait a minute, 2.3. So we'll go look at our 2.6, and this is for, wait a minute, 2.6 is for Eastern Turkey. Sorry, you guys, I guess got lost for a second. So this looks like a border here. So this is out here in the water area. That's interesting looking. I haven't seen that before. So, let's see if we have any views over here. We have one like right near that area. So we'll go right here. And this is Vanguli. This didn't land. Hang on, let's try that again. And there's no view there. But there was a dot there. So anyway. And that's Turkey. Now we have a 2.5, a 3.1, and a 2.6 that also happened in Chile. So we'll look at the 2.6. I think we went over Chile. I think I missed these. Yeah. So this is Chile area. We can see the 3.7 was here, 3.1 was here, and the 2.6 was here. We have Costa Rica, had a 3.0 and a 3.2. The 3.2 was here. And this is Costa Rica. There's a playground here. Don't know if there's any views in this area. And there does not appear to be. Some of these countries don't have views. Then we had a 3.1, a 3.1, a 3.7, all in Potosi, Bolivia. So we're going to go look at Bolivia. And this is Bolivia here. This is volcanic. It's like a volcano field. Estancia Laguna Verde. Wow, interesting. Don't know if there's any views here, so let's back out and look. There's one there. So this is the area from the ground, and this is a railroad. Back up we go. And now we see Salta, Argentina has had a 3.8. This one also looks like it's within a volcanic field. And I don't have my volcano markings turned on, so sorry. We have some views over here though, so let's go over here. This is Salta de Piquitos. I believe that's how it's said. And that's Nevada Cueve. salt. Wow. Moving on to our next one. We go and we see Ecuador had a 2.4, then a 3.0 Canary Islands, Spain's region, then a 4.3 in Tajikistan, a 4.6 Myanmar, a 3.1 Ionian Sea, a 3.3 Panama, Costa Rica, a 3.0 Dominican Republic. Sorry, I'm skipping around a few. This one was offshore Costa Rica and Dominican Republic. So, let's see if we got a view here. Let's go off land here. Let's see what we can see over here. I think we're on a ship here at night. Woohoo! Can't see anything. Okay, no view. Now is our 3.0 Dominican Republic, 3.2 Puerto Rico, along with the 3.0. So the 3.2 is here, and the 3.0 is there. And we'll go over here. And we get a beautiful, beautiful view of the ocean. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous, gorgeous. Our next one was a 5.1 Northern Colombia. And this is Las Gorillas. Let's see. There's views over that way, but not close enough. So let's get a look here. So this is the 5.1. Was happening in Northern Colombia. And there is a road that goes through here. So, oh wait, there's some little dots over here. Let's go there. They look like houses up here. Oh, cool. And check out that view. That's gorgeous. I'd love to have that view from my window. Moving on, there was a 3.8 in Egypt. And there's no views in these areas that I know of. We'll look and see if there is any. Yep, there's none in that area. Wait, there's some over there. I spoke too soon. Okay, there. See where we are here. And this is Egypt. Looks like tourism. Zafarana House. So this looks like tourist buses. And this is the Suez Gulf here. Moving on, there was a 3.5 and a 4.5. And one's near the east coast of Honshu, and the other was off the east coast of Honshu. So we're going to go off the coast. We can see that this one was here, and the other was here. So this is the 4.5, which is occurring in this little bend area. Then there was a 4.1 and a 4.3 in Taiwan. So they were both kind of in the same areas here. And we can get a view from Taiwan. Oh, check that out. What are those? Okay, that's interesting looking. If anybody knows what those are, write it below in the comments. But that's very interesting. You can see there's some kind of gate, but interesting. Wow. Okay, those are cool looking. Moving on to our next one, we had a 2.9 and a 3.2 in the Pyrenees. We can get a view here. It is kind of rocky here. Pic du Midi de Bourgogne. I'm not even trying to pronounce this because I'll mess it up. Let's do a tilt here. And that's the 2.9 there. Moving on to our next one, we had a 2.6 in Italy and a 2.3 in Italy. Then we had a 3.6 in the Philippines, 4.5 in Papua New Guinea, and a 3.6 near the coast of Papua, Indonesia. So we'll look at the 4.5 in New Guinea. We can see this is the 3.6 Indonesia, 4.5 Papua, and 3.3 Papua here. Then we also had the 4.4. Moving on, there was a 2.9 in Indonesia, a 3.3, and a 4.4. This 4.4 was over here. We move on, there was a 3.3 Canary Islands, Spain region, a 1.9 in Switzerland. Let's go to Switzerland. This looks like it's happening. Ezerbach. I don't know if there's a road here. Oh, there is. Cool. Let's go here. And our earthquake epicenter was out this way. This is really cool looking. Check out this tree. Looks like a moss tree. And there's little houses up there. Beehives, maybe. We'll move on. There was a 4.6 in Tonga. Of course, this is happening here, and it was 124 kilometers deep. There's a 3.2 in the Ionian Sea, which was over here. And the 3.1 as well. 4.9 in the Kuril Islands. is over here. There was a 4.5, and it was southeast of the Loyalty Islands, which was over here, and it was 91 kilometers deep. And then there was a 2.6 in Albania. Okay, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed my little video. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Much love, and I hope y'all have a great day. Take good care of yourselves and each other.